should be good. You should be able to hear me and the music. Thank you for coming by, for supporting and sharing your loving energy in this community for women. Welcome to Zenful Conversations. We're here every single day having this practice of being present. How fun. Thanks for being here for the practice today. We're in our 6th year. This year, the book we're reviewing is, the book we're experiencing is the Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. I'm in love with it. This New York Times bestseller is described as having the life you want by being present to the life you have. And it is shedding some beautiful light on a few things, right? The message for this day number 1847 is titled ENDGAME. ENDGAME. Now there's nothing left but to keep dancing. ENDGAME. I don't know if it is human nature or the way of life on earth, but we seldom become all of who we are until we're forced to do it. Some say that something in us rises to the occasion, that there is, as Hemingway called it, a grace under pressure that comes forth in most of us when we're challenged. Others say this talk of grace is merely a way to rationalize hard times and painful experience, a way to put a good face on tragedy. Let's just take a pause here. Let's breathe with the power of this message. So we're talking about seeing our own strength. Yet beneath all the talk of tragedy and grace, I have come to believe that we are destined to be opened by the living of our days. And whether we like it or not, whether we choose to participate or not, we will, in time, every one of us, wear the deeper part of who we are as a new skin. Oh, goodness. This is the awakening. Either by erosion from without or by shedding from within, and often by both. We are forced to live more authentically. And once the crisis that opened us passes, the real choice then becomes, will we continue such authentic living? Oh my goodness. It makes me feel like howling. It is no secret that cancer in its acuteness pierced me into open living. And I've been working ever since to sanctify that open living without crisis as its trigger. But can this be done without crisis pushing us off the ledge? That's the question now. Years from the leap, how to keep leaping from a desire to be real so as not to be shoved by an ever-lurking crisis. Perhaps the greatest moment of shedding and breaking for me, perhaps it came as I was being wheeled to rib surgery. I found myself numbly afraid, spinning from the Demerol shot, watching the hospital ceiling roll on by. And I found myself repeating over and over the following words as I waited on my stretcher. Death pushed me to the edge, nowhere to back off. And to the shame of my fears, I danced with abandon in its face. I never danced as free, and death backed off, the way dark backs off of a sudden burst of flame. Now there's nothing left but to keep dancing. It is the way I would have chosen had I been born 3 times as brave. We are often called further into experience than we'd like to go. But it is this extra leap that lands us in the vibrant center of what it means to be alive. These are powerful messages. So let's think about this. Let's just take that in. Let's just take it in. Grace under pressure. Beneath the talk of tragedy and grace, I've come to believe that we are all destined to be opened by the living of our days. And whether we like it or not, whether we choose to participate or not, we will in time, every one of us, wear the deeper part of who we are as a new skin. Vulnerability, big time, right? You feeling it? So either by erosion from without or by shedding from within, and often by both, we are forced to live more authentically. And once the crisis that opened us passes, the real choice becomes, will we continue such authentic living? We are often called further into experience than we'd like to go. How strong of a sentence is this? Comma. But it is this extra leap that lands us in the vibrant center of what it means to be alive. The meditation he offers us is to sit quietly with a trusted loved one and discuss a time of adversity that you have endured and what it opened in you. Okay, here's something interesting. We know the adversity that we endured. We know it well. Do we know what got opened in us because of it? Do we look for the opening, the space? Do we notice that part of it? Sit quietly with a loved one, a trusted loved one, and discuss a time of adversity you have endured and what it opened in you. Now that the adversity is behind you, how has your inner view of life changed? Discuss what it is like for you to sustain these new inner ways. Ladies, they are powerful, beautiful, completely amazing messages. In gratitude for this conversation with you. Thank you. In gratitude for Mark Nepo. Please visit zenfulconversations.com. Check out the website and let me know if you have any questions. We'll see you tomorrow. And namaste.